Welcome to day 30 of the Waking Up course. Take a few deep breaths. And then rest your attention on the breath as it comes and goes, wherever you feel it most clearly. And as you pay attention to the breath, notice too the feeling of paying attention itself. If there's a sense of subject and object, recognize that that too is an appearance in consciousness. And simply look for the subject. See if there's something to be found. What is paying attention? To do this, you might open your eyes now and gaze at the color and light and shadow that appears in your visual field. And keeping your vision very wide, simply look for the one who is seen. Look for the subject. And then rest your mind wide open. This mind of ours presents a paradox of sorts. When we look for it, it seems totally insubstantial. And yet everything of substance appears within it. Consciousness itself has no color, no shape, no form at all, and yet every form appears as a modification of it. And it's this mind, these thoughts, that leads us in every direction, for good or for ill. Memory, judgment, emotion, they're all just arising in this space. Let your mind rest wide open and simply receive the next thought as it arises. Observe it clearly. Where is a thought? And where does it go when it disappears? And what is it? Every preference, every plan, every reaction, every goal, every regret is no more than this: consciousness and its contents. In the final minute of the session, feel your body and recognize that consciousness is simply the space in which that appears. And that includes the feeling of your face and your head. Consciousness is not inside the head. The head is inside of consciousness. Simply notice that. Okay, well, you have now been at this for a full month if you did one of these sessions each day. That certainly should be enough time to grow frustrated and to feel that the practice is surprisingly difficult. It's also enough time to feel that there's something here worth paying attention to. I hope you've had both experiences. And at this point, I've introduced many elements of the practice, and it really is now a complete practice. I hope you can see that there's nothing in your experience that is in principle excluded from this type of observation. In the end, there are simply not that many things and ways we experience. And going forward, as I add meditations and lessons to this course, we'll be working with these same tools, but giving more sustained consideration to different aspects of experience. And in particular, the sense of self, the sense that there's a center to all of this. For that really is the illusion to which all of our suffering is anchored. And as we progress in the course, you'll begin to notice that meditation isn't so much something you're doing or adding to your experience. It's actually something you are ceasing to do. It is, in the end, simply non-distraction. So I hope you've enjoyed this first month and found it useful. and I will see you here tomorrow for day 31.